Alright. Hello everyone and good evening to another race, well, another Club Day Masters round. This time we're at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya's national layout. I'll give you more details on why we're at this layout in a short while. This is round 5 of the series. My name is Isaac Edwards. Joining me in the comms box is Jonathan Hancock. Jonathan, good evening. Welcome to Barcelona.
Good evening, Isaac. How are you doing?
Yeah, doing alright. Been a bit busy as per the norm, but yeah, doing alright.
That's good to hear. Interesting track here, a lot of history.
Indeed, a lot of history. This track has been home for the Spanish Grand Prix for Formula One. As I think it was a couple of weeks ago, they actually went here, and to be fair, it was a very boring race. Nothing of interest other than Lewis Hamilton winning again. Hooray. Just like what he did at Spa last night. He won flawlessly. Anyway, so the reason why I said we're at the national layout is because, well, to be fair, the cars going using the full circuit, we might get like a sub 2 to 2.5 minute lap time. So cutting the track up by a third, so further track cut off, could try and get the lap times down by quite a bit. So it's looking pretty decent in the lap times at the moment. Fastest driver at the moment is Adam Sharp. He's done a 1 minute 26.0. But I'm just looking at the entry list again. No sign of Jack Boyd. And this is huge in the championship points. He's currently 67 points behind the championship leader of Sam Lehman. And I was about to say he's not there. He is here. So it looks like Jack might have scratched the championship off.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Jack, but hopefully he's alright and everything's going alright in his personal life and there's nothing going on behind the scenes that stopped him from being able to make it.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting that he's been MIA the last couple of rounds. Fingers crossed he can come back for the next round at the WeatherTech Laguna Seca, which is a pretty fun track, if I'd admit. And he's been it's a free track, as I was trying to say. Yeah. Indeed. So Lee Harrison now gone fastest. He's done a minute 25.666. Pretty unfortunate, if you ask me.
Yeah,
but
Ivan's looking very speedy with some purple sectors there, back to green now.
Yeah, someone must have done a much faster sector than him. So let's see how he goes in the Sport Now MX-5 as he rounds the final corner. With looks like Jack Charles behind as toe. Where's that gonna put him? It's gonna put him up the top of minute 25.1. That's almost a 5 tenths faster than Lee Harrison in second. So the whole field the top 3 is separated by a second. The entire field is separated by 9 seconds. As Sam Lehman goes second fastest with a minute 25.3. So a championship leader looking pretty decent at the moment. And he's yet to score a race win, so this could finally be the break that he needs.
Yeah, we've seen him in the top 3, but he hasn't scored his first maiden race win as of yet. So hopefully he can break that tonight.
Indeed. Best result for him has been a second in numerous rounds over the last 2 seasons. Could he finally be able to notch up his first race win? Well, we've got less than 3 minutes to find out. Looks like it's all going fine at the moment. Don't see anyone else. Well, the only driver yet to do a lap time is Travis Lindorf in the number 51 machine. But from what I've seen, he's been whacked left, right, and center when he was trying to do his quali lap. So he's got at least a couple of laps to do so if he can pull his finger out. See a couple of drivers aiming for positions. 19 drivers currently on 18 drivers has currently scored a lap, done a lap.
Yeah, we'll see that toe come into effect very much down this front stretch here tonight.
Oh, indeed. Probably one of the longest back straightaways on a Formula One calendar. I can't think of any other current F1 track that its front straight is so long, and unfortunately that's got that little spin in front of him. I think it was by Tim Rouse, has unfortunately invalidated Travis's lap time. He had to go into the AstroTurf, so he's got should I say maybe another lap to try and get this get a lap time in. Otherwise he's going to start from the rear, which he doesn't want. This is not what he wants.
As we see Glenn Boyd Racing go to P3.
Ooh, 25.4. That's pretty decent indeed. Jack Charles has just moved up too. He's done a 25.1. So the top, top 6, top 7 is in the minute 25 range. At least 7 temps between each other. And the whole field's at least separated by 2 seconds, sorry. So
we got a quick time to the top with the 64
holy
machine.
first in the 24s. 24.9 for Lee Harrison. Wowzers. Never expected that to be quick. And looking at the practice times, no one's done a 24 until now. So Lee's just blitzed the field and cleared it by approximately the 2 temps.
Yeah, we've seen Lee be very quick in the last round last week, so he's obviously carried that momentum over into this week.
Indeed he has. Let's see if Travis can do a lap as he comes towards the gantry. Does it score? No, he doesn't, which is very, very unfortunate. But here we go. Let's get ready to go racing this for tonight's race. And it's Lee Harrison up on pole position, followed on by Ivan Vantaggiato in second, Sam Lehman in third, Tane Venables in fourth, Glenn Boyd in fifth, Jack Charles in sixth, Adam Sharp in seventh, Hayden Jericho in eighth, Scott Melville in ninth, and Damian Cant rounds out the top 10. Then it's Tim Hurst in 11th, Tim Rouse in 12th, so the Tims take the 6th row. Greg Holmes in 13th, Brock Lindorf in 14th, Darren Sharp in 15th, Brady Buchanan 16th, Ben Edwards in 17th, Philip Paradiso in 18th, Travis Lindorf in 19th, and Hayden Jackson in 20th, but he is your race control. So 19 drivers ready to go racing with 2 more rounds to go. The last of the European leg, and then we're on the US leg as we hit home straight. Unfortunately, not long now. Looks like everyone's getting very, very impatient as they are ready to go racing very, very, very soon. So, Jonathan, do you think Sam has what it takes to notch up his first race win?
I would like to think he does here tonight, and He's sitting in the nice spot with P3 there. They get a bit of run down the front stretch here on the jump as we see him bring up the RPMs compared to being on that inside line where you may have to brake to make that corner.
Indeed. Round 5. Here we go. Res Rise. Round 5 of the Club Day Masters is go. And Ivan's had a shocking start. He's lost 4 positions. Lost 5 positions at least. As we head towards turn number 1 for the first time. What an absolutely shonky start for Ivan. He's losing more positions now. But look at it down the inside. That's Tane going in the second. But Ivan has gone nowhere. Oh, that's a collision at the back here. That's Philip Paradiso in the Mission Win Now livery, more like Mission Spin Now, if you look at it, and Darren Sharp in the really nice Mazda 787B livery. More cars are off. That's Brock Lindorf in off into the gravel trap. Trying to see who else has been involved here. Looks like Brady Buchanan might have a bit of damage on his Mazda MX-5. Indeed, he does. So unfortunately, a bit of a first lap tangle. Let's see another car off in the background. That's Hayden Jericho in the Castrol Mazda. So a bit of a messy start to start off round 5.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate. As we look at the front of our field here, we see the top 3 kind of making a break away from the rest of the field.
Indeed, oh, Sam just nearly chopped the nose. Chopped the nose of Tane in the number 43 machine as we about to start up the second lap of the race. All of them gone into a single line now, so I don't see anyone making passes anytime now. I would believe so. Oh, who was that going for a dive? That's Scott Melville. Oh, it's not gone well. Oh, Tim nearly got loose. Gets it saved, but Damien Cairns was also whacked in the back and unfortunately was spun around.
As we see now, Tim lose it and slide into the inside barrier.
Oh. A lot of cars spinning around.
Yeah, he looks to have a bit of damage there from that move on the first corner to the back of the car, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looks like he got a little bit loose. Looks like the effect kept going for a couple of corners, which is a bit of an absolute shame. But looks like the top 3 has pretty much checked out compared to the rest of the field, and Lee's starting to become under attack from Tane. He gets it sideways, but manages to catch it. Nearly decides to take the rallycross course for some reason, and Tane side by side. Sam in the pits already. Looks like he's trying to go for a bit of an undercut. As Mattia Bonotto said, it's undercut time. As looks like Lee. Was it Lee or was it Tane? The side by side coming into.
Side, I think.
Oh yes, he does, and he will take the lead. But oh, amazing switchback! But it's not over yet. Tane has the preferred line coming into turn 3, I think. But it's
tried that run on the outside, but he gets successful.
That didn't work for Tane. He hit the sausage curb, so he's jumped back and. Travis. Okay, I just didn't heard from race control. Travis Lindorf has been given a drive-through penalty for multiple contact on lap 1, turns 1 and 2.
Okay.
So this battle for the lead here is actually starting to shape up quite a bit. But the next question is, they need to pit.
Yeah, we're just looking back at that 43 machine from your leader.
Oh, Lee's in. Tane, very late decision. Very late decision. We're coming to the pits. I don't think he can get black flagged for an unsafe pit entry. I'm not too sure how the iRacing rules dictate on that one.
Who's going to get the better jump here in the lane?
We're about to find out as they both go streaming into the pits at 80 kilometers per hour. Both stop at... Oh no! Tane's missed his pit stop.
Oh
He's
no.
missed his pit stop. He had to back up. That's gonna hurt him. That's gonna hurt him big time.
Oh,
And
he's away though.
oh, he's away though. He's got the jump on that one.
So something happened there with the 64 machine, possibly.
Yeah. Did he go for 4 tires? Or did Tane go for 2? Because by the looks of things, he might have gone for 2. I'm not sure what it means in compulsory pit stops. Like, just tires or tires and fuel.
I do not know what the ruling is on that one, unfortunately, there for your set.
Damn. But yeah, Tane has got an absolute jump, 2.5 seconds. Even after his bungle coming into his pit stall, he's managed to pull ahead. I reckon he's just coming for a splash and dash and gone off. Where the Sam puts him, they put him behind in 3rd, so the top 3 is pretty much the same, albeit Tane in the lead now compared to Lee in the when the first round of pit stops happened. So your effective race leader should be coming around the pit. Scott Melville. Okay, he's now pitted. So Greg Holmes is currently your leader now. So him. Okay, Adam's pitted, and okay, so the driver's yet to pit. I'm trying to figure out who's who. Probably do another lap around and get a bit of an idea. So I think Greg Holmes and I think Brock Lindorf have yet to pit. I know Brock has had to do it was Travis that had to do a drive-through. My mistake. So yeah, Greg Holmes is currently a race leader, but it's Tane Venables who's currently your effective race leader. He's actually currently in 2nd overall, so not bad.
Yeah, he's done very well so far.
Yeah, indeed. So what about the top 2? So Holmes, is Lee Harrison pitted? I think he might. No, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He was behind. He was in front of Tane.
Yep, he was our race leader before going into the pit.
Yeah. So whatever Tane's done, he's done pretty well to all of a sudden get into the race lead. So it's not long until the safety car will be called for the mandatory caution.
Tane will take the effective race lead here.
Yeah, Greg Holmes is now pitted, so everyone has now done I believe everyone has done a pit stop. If my memory serves correctly.
I believe you're correct.
So Tane is now your race leader. But the gap between 1st and 2nd has actually gone down quite a bit. Now 1.6 seconds between him and Lee. So it looks like Lee's gone onto a new fresh set of tyres. And he's starting to harass Tane in the background. He could be in the aerodynamic draft now, so this may work in his favour. Sam's not far behind him, he's in 3rd. So they come towards what's actually the rallycross layout.
Well, there you go, I didn't even know there was a rallycross layout here.
Yeah, there is. A good friend of mine noticed it too, and ever since I started noticing it too, I decided to just do a couple of laps around. It actually is a very fun rallycross circuit because it actually does host I think it's the Barcelona the Spanish round of the World Rallycross Championship here at Barcelona.
Oh, wow.
Indeed. I can go into more iRacing Easter eggs if I need to, but yeah, I might tell you guys at the end of the race what I've also found on some other F1 tracks like Silverstone.
Well, we got our reverse grid race coming up after this anyway.
Indeed.
So we'll have plenty more time to talk as we got 15 laps to go.
Oh yeah, that's true, indeed. And also we got the competition caution that should be coming out very, very shortly. Um, so yeah, actually, if they get the sign, if iRacing gets the sign off to use the Barcelona Rallycross track, I would definitely use it. I really do enjoy running the Barcelona Rallycross layout, even though it's actually not an official track on iRacing yet.
Yeah, as we
So,
see our competition caution come
right on
out.
cue. Right on cue. Caution is out, and I think everyone has pitted, so that's pretty decent. But this will compress the top three. Oh, this battle for the lead would have been absolutely exciting. 0.4 of a second. It looks like Kane is just starting to check up Lee for a bit.
Yeah, we were watching Noah's Lee there on Tane coming to the caution.
Yeah, would have maybe have got him if the caution came out a lap later. But hey, there we go. The safety car comes out right on cue, and yeah, the top three is right there. They'll get approximately 2 laps underneath in the caution period, and then after the 2 laps, we will go back racing. So the other Easter egg I was talking about, if you check out if you go like for a bit of a aerial view of the track, you can actually see the new Silverstone Stoke I'm talking about, the Stowe layout, and on the Stowe layout you can also see a Rallycross layout too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a Rallycross nut. Don't mind a bit of Rallycross here every now and again. I'm just waiting for the moment for when there's an Australian Rallycross series. I would definitely be down to do it. I would love to do a Rallycross series. As Rallycross is my forte, I've actually won a couple of races in it. As we start to see a couple of people going a lap down. And I think maybe trying to call out race control for the wave around. I would think. But other than the first lap kerfuffle, it looks like it's been a very clean race.
Yeah, we've had a clean race pretty well up till this point.
As the iRacing safety car unrealistically makes the corner, jumping around the bend very, very weirdly, because iRacing safety car got an iRacing safety car. As oh, okay, Greg Holmes and Damien Cant has just been given wave around, so they'll be towards the back of the grid for when the race restarts. So we'll be going around on the full course yellow in the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup safety car. Although it looks like they tried their best to make it a Carrera. Looks like meant to be a Carrera 4S model, but or Carrera S model. I don't know. I found the model for it, but I've forgotten it now. Wow, I forgot. Wow. But here we go. Wouldn't be long now. Looks like I would think the whole field will be catching up soonish. Just the bottom two that came a lap down should be getting ready to get up towards the field as they all start weaving the cars around, getting a bit of tyres in. Ooh, who was that in the background? That was Adam Sharp getting a little bit reckless in the Superfly motor oil livery. A really decent Days. It's a Days of Thunder reference. Almost got the car into a spin and nearly crashed it in the way that Romain Grosjean did it at Baku in 2018 from memory, where he accidentally spun it by himself and blamed Marcus Ericsson for it because Ericsson was nowhere near him. Don't ask me how he came to that conclusion. We'll just Sound like there's a bit of a checkup happening in the background.
Yeah.
Jack been given the hurry up by Sam been given the hurry up by Jack. He was just pushing him to the fields. We'll be going 1 to green this time around. That's a bit bizarre. That actually might damage the rear end of the holding 93 entry. Got confused what it was for a second. But yeah, the top. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the top 3 have not won a race in the Club Day Masters yet.
I believe so.
I'm thinking Lee may have won a race. Not sure about Tane.
Yeah, Lee would. That's the only one might have won a race.
Yeah.
I feel like we've interviewed him before.
Yeah, I think so too.
I know Sam has had a few top 3 finishes.
Never a race win.
I don't believe so.
Yeah. Ivan's currently in 6th now, so he's rebounded from that disastrous start, which he didn't have the launch that he wanted. So good recovery from him. But here we go up towards the staircase section.
Yeah, we see Sam drop off the back a little bit. Maybe going to try and get a run here.
Yeah, I hope so. Fingers crossed. Okay. See how it.
Stay on board with him on the restart to watch him in the top 3 how they jump here.
This should be pretty interesting. As Tane now has control of the field, he's got the car around 65 kilometers per hour. Round the final corner we go, maintaining speed. Tane has control of the field, so he'll be wanting them to start, and there he goes. He's off now, so we're back on the green.
Yeah, top 2 seeming to get a good jump away from Sam there.
Oh, looks like he's had a bit of a terrible start, but Jack is not far behind him. He could go for a bit of a lunge here at turn 1, does he? No. Oh, look at the background here. Ivan's getting harassed. Trying to see who that was. But he was getting harassed there for a minute. That was Glenn Boyd in the Boyd Racing entry. Ivan goes 4 off the deck through the sausage curbs. But it looks like the top 4 have come together now. As looks like Lee is going to go for a pass here. He has a look. Oh, there's a crash in the background. That looked like Adam Sharp was involved in that one, but Tane's gone wide. Tane's gone wide. Oh, what's the re-entry? Oh boy. So Lee will take the lead. That's what happens when you have cold tires and cold brakes. Get a bit of a mistake as what happened to Tane. He's dropped 2 positions now. He's now in 3rd.
Yeah, knocking at the back of the Sam Lehman machine there. He's got a little bit of damage on the back. I don't know if that's just being picked up or if he's had that. But he gets a
side by side coming into the last corner. Tane's got the preferred line. But it looks like they're both side by side down the front straight away. Jack has got that aero advantage too. He might go for a slingshot pass here, but Tane blocks him. Oh, that looks like a touch. Oh, and looks like he's just going to pack in behind here. Sam goes around the outside, but still doesn't get second. But does he now? Yes, he would. Tane goes a little bit wide, and we're back. Almost settled, but I don't think not settled enough. Down the back straightaway into the second DRS zone, which is used in Formula 1. These cars don't have a DRS mechanism. As looks like Tane is going to go for a pass here on the outside. Does it work? Yes, he does. And Sam loses 2 spots on that one. Jack goes into 3rd. Might lose 3 spots here because Ivan's got a bit of a good exit too as we come towards the staircase section.
Yeah, Ivan's looking pretty strong out hasn't been able to put it together, I don't think, so far.
Yeah, his poor start really affected him a lot. So this comeback will definitely help him. As it looks like Sam might have had a bit of a good exit out there. Ivan's had a better exit. Side by side, Ivan almost had to go into the dirt. As they're about, oh, don't tell me they're going to go 3 wide into turn 1. And Ivan gets one, but he doesn't get the other.
Oh,
And Sam gets,
oh,
oh, that's a bit hip and shoulder there, Ivan.
yeah.
Jack loses 2 positions. Oh, Ivan goes a little bit sideways. Goes just a little bit sideways. Coming into turn 2, and looks like it's all settled now, almost. Ivan tries to go for the outside. Oh, he does the over-under on Glenn. Goes down the inside. Does he get it done? I'm not too sure. It's blinking a lot, though, I must say.
He's still sitting. Now he's on the outside.
Oh.
He's got the pull away. Side by
No,
side.
they're still side by side,
He's
and
got the job side by side
Oh,
again. I thought he had the job done. Showed the preferred line. Here we go. He's got it done.
there we go. Surely he's got it done now. Surely he's got the job done now. Rounding the final corner.
Some good racing from those two right there.
Indeed, looks like Lee's just checked. Lee and Tane's checked out from the rest of the field, doing their own races as per the norm. Oh, but this is not over yet. Glenn could have a go here at turn 1. Still getting into net issues with Ivan just blinking here and there. But other than that, it's looking pretty stable from the rest of the guys. It looks like Ivan tries to go around the... What's he going to try and go around the ends? Nah, he's too far back. But again, the aerodynamic slipstream of these cars will always pull him back into line. It's down towards, I think this is turn 5. Not sure what the shorter circuit. Okay, I just got called from race control that there'll be a 30-second stop hold penalty for car 064 of Adam Sharp for that contact on the restart. Didn't have a look at what happened in full, but yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But what is also interesting is that this battle between Glenn and Ivan is still going.
Yeah, as you see Glenn going on the inside, but Ivan getting run on the outside. Glenn's got the preferred line on the inside.
Oh,
Glenn's now on the outside, Ivan on the inside.
oh, looking
As Ivan
absolutely.
clears
Oh, that was a bit cheeky. That was a bit cheeky from Ivan, just making Glenn go a tad wide into the AstroTurf.
But Glenn's not going to let it go that easy by the looks of it. He's got that slipstream.
Oh, he's going to try to go around the inside, which is not really the preferred line. Coming into this section here, so it looks like he's trying to fill the mirrors of Ivan. Oh, looks like Ivan's just made a little bit of a mistake.
Yeah, which
Gets
allows
a little bit.
Glenn to get around the outside. Maybe going to try to switch back the inside on the exit here.
Oh, this
Doesn't
could
get the
be.
drive.
No, it looks like he's just going to settle him behind. Excellent driving by these two. The craft between them two has been absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. They've both been battling left, right, and center, and they haven't made any contact. They might have maybe slight contact, but not enough for either of them to spin and wreck their race.
Well, we see
really good
Glenn
job.
have a go down the inside here. He's getting pretty close, but I think he's close enough. Sorry, Isaac.
No, he won't be close. Oh, good. All good. Yeah, he's not close enough. Oh, Ivan goes a little bit wide, a little bit understeery.
Because Glenn,
Oh.
look, fill those mirrors, just stay there, put the pressure on.
Yeah. Indeed, he's got the pressure cooker up, and the kettle on. So I wonder if the kettle will boil over as they head towards the back straight yet again. Top four is pretty much checked. Oh no, looks like there's a new battle ahead between battle for the podium, but this battle here between Boyd and Vantagiato is starting to really heat up. So here we go, up the hill yet again. Oh, we lose Ivan, he's back in. This battle for the podium could actually suddenly expand if Ivan and Glenn join in. So the battle for the top 5 might suddenly become the battle for the podium. But with five laps to go, it's actually quite likely that's going to happen.
Yeah, we're seeing Ivan and Glenn really work well with each other here with the slipstream advantage. Let's pull and clash and place with these guys ahead. I've been noticing the last few laps myself as we see Ivan go defensive.
Looks like there's little micro packs happening there. Looks the battle for the lead's heating up too, as well as the battle for the bottom step of the podium, and the battle for the top 5. So I'm starting to enjoy these little micro packs that I actually can't keep up on who's who. But I think maybe the battle for the top 5 might have been settled. Same with the battle for the bottom step of the podium. The lead looks alright. I'm trying to toss between the two. Oh, Jax just had a bit of a moment coming into turn 5, I think it is. I'm trying to count how many corners there are as we head towards the staircase section. So many battles here. I think the battle between Ivan and Boyd has been settled because
you can see
Glenn's
on board with Glenn, these two are getting closer to the cars in front.
I don't know how many laps it's going to be until it becomes a 4-car battle for the podium. Tane's in.
Yeah,
Tane's
interesting. Don't know what happened there with Tane. As we see Sam on the back of Jack here, right into the first 2 corners, sitting right there, filling the corners.
Don't tell me he forgot to put in tyres.
Oh no. Maybe that's why he got such a good drive, or pit stop, sorry, earlier on.
Yeah, he's putting full new tyres on. So this has ruined his race. So Lee Harrison is now your race leader by 6.3 seconds. He's basically checked out.
So we could see a 4-way battle here for the bottom step and the second step of the podium very shortly.
Yes. Yeah, so this battle now between Sam and Jack is for P2 now. Ever since Tane has suddenly pulled into the pits. I thought he was fine. Like, he pitted and had a really decent stop. But I think he might have made a bit of an error in terms of how the pit stop's done, and he has to go in again unless he's overheated his tyres and has started to go pretty crap, which might be the worst case scenario. As we go down towards the front straightaway now on the 19th lap of this race.
3 to go. Next time by, I'll get the white flag.
Oh, Jack being ultra defensive, but there's a spin.
Around.
Around, almost. Oh, Sam, good job, Sam.
I think Sam did the best possible job he could with how Jack kind of drove across the nose of his car there and blocked up.
Yeah, I think that one. Well, I'm not sure on that one, but this has blown.
We won't say too much.
But this battle has exploded now to a 4-car battle for P2.
As we see Ivan pulling down the inside
going
of Sam.
down the outside. Oh, they make contact. Yeah, that's damage.
Jack's got the
3
run.
wide. 3 wide between the 3. that was a bit of a touch there from Sam. A little bit more argy-bargy here. A bit of red mist descending on that
bit of a toucher with
Lee Harrison. Lee Harrison rounds the final corner. We've gone time certain, unfortunately. Forgot all about that. So Sam Lehman would take victory, but it's battle for P2. We're starting to heat up.
Is Sam going to get the run to the line here?
Oh, here we go. This is battle for the P3. Looks like it's settled. But,
wow.
How does it look for fourth? How does it look for fourth? Oh, man.
What a run to the line there, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. And I thought last round was fun. I thought last round was more intense than that. Okay, let's see. Jack Child's finished in second, and he's 3/10 ahead of Ivan. Looks like they were within a tenth of each other. Hayden Jericho might have been was the closest by, looks like 1/100th of a second.
Wow. As we'll get the results up here shortly for you, ladies and gentlemen.
That is the closest 5th to 6th in this series. Wow, wait. Probably one of the most craziest races we've seen.
Definitely. It's been full on.
Absolutely intense. Absolutely intense. So here is your results. It should be coming up on screen now.
Should be coming in shortly here. Is
Lee Harrison was able to skip away on that one, and he will take race victory for race number 1. Jack Childs in second, Ivan Vantagiato in third, Sam Lehman in fourth, Glenn Boyd in fifth, Hayden Jericho in sixth, Brock Lindorf in seventh, Scott Melville in eighth, Greg Holmes in ninth, and Tim Hurst rounds out the top 10. Then it's Tane Venables in 11th, Brady Buchanan in 12th, Travis Lindorf in 13th, Damien Cairns a lap down in 14th, Adam Sharp 2 laps down on 15th. And I think we're heading towards the non-finishers of, looks like Darren Sharp, Tim Rouse, Philip Paradiso, and Ben Edwards. Hi. Bit of a hard fought race that was.
quite definitely.
Got a bit of a breather now. Let's see if it's everyone in the top 3 here.
Yeah, we'll bring up your race winner here, Lee.
Oh man. It's gonna drink. Should be Leah there. Looks like his server. It looks like he's deafened for a minute, so bear with us, guys. See if he's out. Okay, he might not be out on track at the moment. He might be AFK. So let's see if we can try and bring in our second place driver. Looks like the results have suddenly switched. Wait, Jack Childs had a penalty, so he actually finished in 10th. Huh. And it looks like he was going to be certain.
And he got a warning earlier in the race as well.
Jeepers. Our second place driver in
Sam Lehman. Jeez, he scared us for a sec. Sam, congratulations on P2.
How am I in P2? I thought I finished 4th.
Looks like the results have switched. Both race, so let's put you in second and Glenn Boyd in third.
Right, so there were penalties given.
Looks like maybe iRacing affiliated penalties.
Right, yeah, well, we were just talking about the last lap, and Jack blocked me really bad in, like, I think we were sort of saying that he moved 3 times in the braking zone at turn 1, and then Ivan did a proper Roman Grosjean at Spa at the hairpins, so I was just copying it from all sides.
it looks like you were getting pretty. It was getting pretty heated up.
Oh, yeah, and look, there's still a bit of adrenaline going, so... and all of a sudden I'm talking to you. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I was confused too. I'm like, hang on a sec. Sam second?
I'll take it. I will
Yeah.
well and truly take it. And I think I've got a mortgage on second now, haven't I? It's just,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we'll just slid in for the rest of the season.
Yeah, pretty much. On that case though, you got any sponsors want to give a shout out to?
Innes Motors and Holding93.com.
Sweet. Congrats on a very surprising P2.
I'll take it. Thanks, mate.
No worries. So that was Sam Lehman, your surprised second place driver for Holding 93's entry. Yeah, that's pretty surprising.
Yeah, he definitely had a good drive out there, David. As
Indeed.
you saw right at the end, it was very interesting.
Yeah, it was very interesting. I really never expected that to be the case. Even, I gotta admit, I'm not surprised that he's shocked to be suddenly in third. But yeah. So from that bombshell, let's see where we're up to now, as we got 5.5 minutes to go. I gotta say, that's very interesting to have Sam Lehman in second.
And we got Glenn Boyd in third. So
Yeah, in third. So who was Who was? Yeah, I think he's in there. Glenn, you there?
Yeah, I am, buddy.
I don't know how to say this, but you're third.
Oh, yeah, no worries. So an after-race penalty.
Must have been a post-race penalty for Jack because he was second.
Okay, yep. No dramas then.
Yeah, must have been an iRacing afflicted penalty.
Well, I'm just going back through the replays. I did actually take Sharpie out, so that could be for that.
Yeah.
On lap 3 was a bit of a... I'm actually going through the replay now. I didn't think that's... It's funny how you see stuff and you go, oh, no, that's not what happened, but you're better off looking at the replay before you comment.
It's true.
Yeah, so I'm definitely at fault, but yeah. All good, mate.
A bit of a crazy race if you
Yeah.
was off on the broadcasting booth.
It's always a bit of entertainment.
True. Yeah. You want to got any sponsors want to give a shout out to?
Oh, just Instruct Drafting and Heinrich Performance.
Sweet. And the next question is, how is Jack Boy going?
Yeah, he's going good. He actually was planning on coming in tonight, but didn't quite meet the timeline for it. So, but yeah, he's a bit disappointed. He's actually sitting right next to me. He's watching and wishing he was in here.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll be back next round at Laguna Seca.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Cheers. So that was Glenn Boyd in third place today for Boyd Racing. And okay, I just got confirmation through Jack Charles himself that he got a it was basically an iRacing afflicted penalty because he had exceeded the incident point limit.
Okay, well there you go.
So yeah, so I think the thing is that okay, there we go. There's a 16 16-point incident point limit in the race, and if you go past it, you get a penalty. And by the looks of things, it's a 30-second penalty. So that's how Jack went from 2nd to 10th, is because of the iRacing inflicted penalties. And I think that it's also affected Ivan as well. He's finished in 11th. I believe he was meant to be finishing in 3rd, but because of the incident point, because he exceeded the incident point limit as well, he's also gained a 30-second time penalty for it. So, interesting developing news right there.
Yeah.
As we got, very interesting. So that's shaken up the field quite significantly, and this is, in fact, have hurt Ivan's championship implication. It's hurt his stance in the championship. So he's gonna be burnt quite a bit because of it, which is a bit of a shame for on that behalf. So we've got a minute to go now at the line. But before we start racing again, yeah, I'm actually quite baffled on how that's the case. But what can you do? It's you exceed the incident point limit, and basically if you exceed the incident point limit, you get a time penalty. Simples. Nothing you can really do after that, I would think.
No,
As we
iRacing
got-
is a bit strange with its penalties. I was doing a sprint car race myself the other night, and it was telling me to let a car by that wasn't even in the race anymore, and they got pinned with a black flag and a pace race for a lap and a half, or a lap and 7 seconds. And on an oval track, it's a 13-second lap, yeah.
That's a bit stupid.
I came first, but I ended up, I think, finishing 5th overall because of the penalty.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But anywho, that's iRacing. iRacing doing iRacing things. Let's check the grid for race number 2. Hayden Jackson's our pole man, but he's race control. He's in first, but it's Ben Edwards on pole, P2. Philip Paradiso in 3rd. Tim Rouse in 4th. Darren Sharp in 5th. Damien Cairns in 6th. Travis Lindorf in 7th. Brady Buchanan 8th. Ivan Battagiato 9th. And Jack Charles rounds out the 10. That's Tane Venables in 11th. Tim Hurst in 12th. Greg Holmes in 13th. Scott Melville in 14th. Brock Lindorf in 15th. Hayden Jericho 16th. Glenn Boyd 17th. Sam Lehman 18th. And Lee Harrison rounds out your 19-car grid. So, fingers crossed this is not as bizarre as it was in the first race, as the revs should be rising any moment now, as they do now. Race 2 of the Club Day Masters here at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya National Layout, and we are underway, and looks like a fantastic start for Darren Sharp as he head towards turn number 1 for the first time in race 2. A couple of cars going 3 wide in the background as we head towards the tightest part of the circuit. Oh, a little bit messy there. Tim Rouse goes wide. Oh, and he just doesn't make the track in the nick of time. Has to be about an inch before he went off. Another car off in the background. It looks like Brady Buchanan. But other than that, well, almost a clean start. We've got another one off. That's Darren Sharp. He was only in 4th. He's going to put him down to dead last. But it looks like a very, very clean start, as looks like Darren's just had a bit of a Spinella moment in the background. Oh! Was that an engine gone?
I saw a puff of smoke.
Yeah, I saw a huge puff of smoke. Who was that from? Damien Cairns. Did Damien just blow his engine?
Possibly.
He did. He blew his engine on the first lap.
Mustn't have been built very well, that one.
Yeah, Mazdas are known for a bit of technology, and reliability is okay on that behalf. But yeah, I never expected that the engine to suddenly blow. Did he downshift too quickly? Did he over rev the car? I don't know. But he's out. He's checked out. He's out of it. He doesn't want. He's not racing anymore. So that is bizarre. And I thought race 1 was bizarre. Now we had to deal with a blown engine.
Very bizarre circumstances that have been made on first lap. It'd be very frustrating too.
He'd be absolutely fuming about that one. But it looks like he's just checked out and said, "Nope, I don't want to bar it." Oh, that's a car off in the background. And hit the wall. That's Philip Paradiso in the Mission Win Now Ducati. It looks like Mission Win Now is a bit of a curse at the moment with Ferrari having issues with it spinning a lot. Sebastian Vettel's and his spinalas. Well, here we go down the staircase section. Whoa, Jack Charles using a lot of the sausage curb. As he tries to, he's battling off with Ben Edwards in the Google car. Okay, Google. Oh, gets it into the dirt, but he's going to have a really crap exit. As he comes towards the front straight away, Lee's got a much better jump over Ben, and he goes past for third. No one's hitting yet, so a bit of a surprise. Head towards turn 1. So a drive-through penalty has just been issued to Darren Sharp for his incident on turn 1, lap 1. Bit of a shame.
Yeah, bit of a shame there.
I just heard the back end of what race control was saying on that one. But anywho, looks like everyone's just having their own equal space, equal social distancing space. They're not touching each other, which is a good thing. Don't want that going on at the moment. Don't want them touching each other at the moment. And no, I'm not saying that awkwardly. I might be saying that awkwardly, I'm not too sure.
As we see Lee come into the pits, first to blink, I believe.
Jack Charles behind him. So this is full position. So I wonder how this will go. Whoa, Jack, where's he going?
I don't know.
Okay, it's a couple of, looks like it was a pit stall ahead. So let's see how this will go. Well, that Scott Melville is also in as well. And Brady Buchanan. So quite a few cars jumping in early. And oh, there goes Lee. He said bye-bye. That's a decent lead.
Yeah, Lee got a really good jump
Yeah, really good jump. 5 seconds to be exact. Must have been a very good stop by him. So, once we get all this sorted, we should be okay, we're getting another call from race control. Travis Lindorf has been penalised for an incident that we might have missed, which is a bit of a shame. But more people coming in now. Ben Edwards is now in. Looks like Aiden Jericho, Tane. Okay, here we go. The leaders are coming in now. So Adam Sharp, Team Venables, they're both coming now. Their first, second, third's also win too. So let's see how this one goes. It's going to be a sense. It's a sense of deja vu. Tane's missed his pit stall.
Oh no.
Not again. And Greg, what are you doing? He just hit the pit wall. Tane's got a much better run out, but hits past both of them. But I've got this extreme sense of deja vu that he might have to pit again.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope not. If he does, I don't know what to say. I'll be eating my own words. It looks like, okay, I think everyone has pitted. I'm not 100% sure. We should get a bit of a readout and see who has or hasn't pitted. Looks like Tim Rouse, Philip Paradiso haven't pitted. See, I'm trying to see who is your effective race leader now. Should be about to find out as we come towards the line. Okay, Tim's now pitting, so I think Lee Harrison is your race leader. He pitted a lap before everyone else.
Yeah, he's coming through the staircase in the last 2 corners now as we speak. The right number win.
Here we go, round towards the final corner. Tim Rouse was your race leader, so Lee is your effective race leader. As we come towards the control line now. Is Tim still in the pit? Yes, he is, and Lee will take the lead. Tane in second. Adam Sharp in third. A bit of a battle here between Scott Melville and Ivan Vantagiato, and Tim just pulling out right in front of them both. As we head through the hairpin section. Looks like everything is now sorted, so Lee's currently a race leader. He's 2.2 seconds in front of Tane Venables. He should be having another safety car very soon, which again might put us in that time certainty. Let's say it might be race control is about to call off. So Adam Sharp has just been given a penalty for an incident last lap on the last couple of laps, so that's thrown him out of the podium. So the top three is basically the top three that was in the last race for that little while. Oh man. And the caution's just come out. So around the same time as they did in the last race, which is pretty decent.
Yeah, the joys of having your headphones muted and talking to yourself there for like 5 minutes.
No. Oops.
Yeah. We're human, we all make mistakes at the end of the day, even us here.
True. True. So there we go, the safety car has been called. And should be picking up the front of the group now. as he does. So here we go. Safety car has picked up the entire field. But as we've got the safety car, huge day tomorrow. We've got I believe the final round of the NTS V8 Evolution Championship at Mount Panorama Bathurst.
Yeah, we got the split 1 race tomorrow night and the split 2 race on Wednesday. That'll be the endurance race for the final round of the NTS, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They're running the classic paints also, most of the teams, so look for them.
Yeah, they're running retro liveries today for tomorrow's race. Might recognize a couple of retro liveries from various supercars and international series that has been, which we can't wait to see. I've seen a few retro liveries. They look absolutely fantastic. I think I've seen one even from the Stonewall series too, which is pretty exciting. Pretty interesting how that's done in fact, and that looks like it's Adam Sharp in the pits. Weird. Did he pit? A couple of cars are coming to the pits. Oh, Greg Holmes is serving a penalty, so my bad. Which I don't think he can do under a safety.
No, you cannot serve the iRacing penalty during a safety car period.
What is Adam doing? He was in third.
Remember,
And he's just
post-race penalty. Those
Oh, that's right.
Adam, the top 3 their space to race.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Adam had a drive-through penalty himself. I just remembered. So, I think he was trying to do a black flag during the safety car period, but I think by iRacing rules you can't serve a black flag while under a safety car. So his idea has basically gone moot. And I think he's also passed the safety car, so he's probably going to get an ELL penalty. Maybe, I'm not too sure. But yeah, you can't serve a penalty under the safety car. It just doesn't work. So it looks like Adam's gone a bit confused and unfortunately has ruined his own race because of that.
Yeah, well, he would have been put a fair way back in the field anyway with his penalty if he would have served it during normal green running conditions.
I think that's the case. You have to serve a penalty during a green flag period. You can't serve it under a caution. That is from memory. I think the laps don't. I think the laps don't count when you're under a caution period for black flags.
Yeah,
My memory may serve me wrong, but I've known in some cases, even in supercars, when people are trying to do a serve a penalty during a caution period, it won't count because you're basically wasting your own time. So. Plus, you're back in the. I think from theory, you're back up with the rest of the pack. Thus, making the penalty seem a bit pointless, if my memory serves me correct. Yeah. Anyway, we got a race. We got a race to do. They'll deal with their problems when the green flag goes. Okay, so here we go. Down the... Should be heading towards this... Is it the staircase section, or is it... I don't know what the section is.
I don't know, as you see Jack giving the car a bit of a shake to try and get those tyres ready back up the race temperature here. Because we're right on board, we can call the restart.
If he gets a really decent exit, he might actually go for a bit of a battle for second or first. It depends on how the top two also goes. This is exactly like a repeat of race 1. These 4 drivers in a battle for the lead, and hopefully Tane doesn't have to pit, because if he does, it's race 1 all over again. So here we go. Lee, he's got control of the field. Everyone seems to be bunching up now. Lee has control. I say he should jump now. And right on cue he does. Right on cue he does. So the green flag is underway. And it looks like a pretty decent start by both of them. Or all 3 of them. In fact, they're all fairly equal to each other, and that's a huge dive in the background there. I don't see who that was. That was Tim Hurst, I believe, number 25. Yes, he was. Made an absolute bolt. Had a bit of a dive there. Hayden Jericho was shafted off. I think it was shafted off by Travis Lindorff because he went straight onto the mics. But here we go. A bit of a battle here for the back, but battle for the top, for the podium positions. Look, it's starting to heat up quite a bit as we get majority. Oh, this is actually looking pretty hairy if you tell me about it. But here we go down the staircase section. I think it just depends on which area you can see. You can actually see there's a bit of a painting there of Louis Salon, who unfortunately lost his life at that corner in Barcelona. Prompted the introduction, and that's Tane around. Tane's around at the second to last corner. Looks like he got a little bit too quick, and he's struggling to get the car straightened back up. And does he go for the pit lane? No, he doesn't. He goes out straight into oncoming traffic. Oh, that was Greg Holmes. Say he just punted off there. So he might be in trouble for that one, for an unsafe entry back on the track. So Lee's now pretty much home free. Well, not sure to be honest now. Jack is starting to reel him in, as well as Sam. Sam's reeling him in too. So we go down the back straight. Sam's got a bit of both of them's got a bit of a draft. They're within that second range, so the draft might be pretty strong for him. Just like DRS is, you have to be within a second of the car in front to have DRS activated. So we go around towards the staircase section. I think Tane just overdrove the car at the exit there and just spun. Oh, Sam, a little bit understeery there. Looks like he's just trying to push the car to its limit. Hopefully he doesn't spin. No, he doesn't. No spinning from him, but looks like Jack is starting to reel Lee in quite a bit. This battle for P2 is starting to heat up. I got a strange feeling we might go time certain again. Might be the case, I'm not too sure. Jack Child's only got the fastest lap of the race. He just did it on the previous lap, a minute 25.5. So he's got that distance in front of him to absolutely show what he can do. As it looks like the gap for the lead's just been sliced by 3/10. So maybe another couple of laps and he might have a chance to snag Lee, as looks like Lee might have had a bit of a slow exit. Coming in through the Barcelona logo. Looking very, very decent there. Oh boy. Oh, I thought Jack got a little bit sideways there. Misses that curb, but clips the other one. Just tags the sausage curb for the sake of it. Ivan now up to 4th. It looks like Ivan's got a bit of pace now.
Yeah, Ivan moving again.
Yeah, indeed he is. It's showing up on my timing screen. He's now in 4th position, but this battle for the lead might start to heat up within the next couple of laps. I'm not too sure. Maybe. Looks like both. See what their last lap times were. Jack's done a 25.9. Lee's done a 25.9 as well. So they're both pretty much equal within each other. So no gains, no losses there. Sam looks like he's just checked out just a bit. He's backing off he's backing off just a bit. I think he's betting on these two guys tangling within each other to pretty much go in for the race lead. Again, this may happen. Again, this might not happen. If Lee just puts 2 wheels in the dirt, might lose a bit of time on that one.
Yeah, it could either be that or they end up holding each other up enough that Sam only has to drive his car half the pace and save the tyres till he gets up there and has a crack. We've got 8 laps to go here, 7 coming this time by.
Indeed, but also to keep in mind, this race may finish under time certainty, so we might have less laps than what we had intended. Sam's now got 3 seconds now to Charles in front, so he must have backed out of it, knowing that either his tyres are cooked, or he's just waiting for that moment. And that moment could happen any time now. Plus, this isn't the first time that someone has cleaned this up the weekend. Jack Boyd's done it for probably like the first few rounds of this season before he unfortunately went MIA. And as we heard from Glenn, he will be back for the final 2 rounds at Laguna Seca and hopefully Daytona. But here we go. Up the I actually quite like this section, to be honest. It's very technical, but also leads to a very long straightaway.
Yeah, if you get this right, the run of through 3 and 4 here can be very rewarding running down the front stretch.
Lee's had a very, very shoddy exit from the left-right chicane, so the gap between first and second has just been sliced just a bit. Now 5 tenths within each other. So here we go down the front straight away. Jack's got the draft in his favour as we're on the 16th lap now. Jack's done a 25.7 over Lee's 25.8, so he's taken a tenth off Harrison here. And Sam's absolutely losing pace. Has he overcooked his tyres, maybe? Maybe, because he's about to be harassed by Ivan for 3rd.
Possibly. Hopefully he's run all his fuel numbers correctly.
Oh yeah, same.
He's not trying to
Mine's
drive
only-
to a number.
Yeah. I was about to say, if he hasn't put in any fuel, that actually might be pretty bad for him. He might have to conserve to the end, which is not good at all. As looks like Harrison has had a much better exit compared to Charles. As we head towards the front straightaway now for the 17th lap of this race. We might be lucky to get maybe 2 to 3 more laps in, so we might not be able to go a whole 21 laps, unfortunately. But this battle for the lead is heating up. Jackson Oh, that's a bit shout there from Jack. That might have hurt him. 26 dead compared to. They were very. Oh, Lee's had a pretty shoddy exit there too. So this battle is starting to really heat up. Again, they're within 4 tenths. Jack will have the slipstream now, but might be wary of dirty air. Oh, he goes in pretty deep, but unfortunately gets a sense of diminishing returns. But it's still within a very, very tight gap between these two. Whoa, up the hill we go. This battle for the lead here is starting to heat up. Even the battle for third. Looks like Ivan's just pipped Sam for third.
Very nice drive by Ivan in this race and in the previous one.
I just missed that. So this battle for the podium is also heating up. Actually, I think there's an issue with Sam's car. Is he running to a number? Surely not.
Hopefully not. It's always a painful thing as a driver to try to drive to a number.
Yeah, it ruins your chance of being at your best, which is something that Sam doesn't want to have, or he tries to go around the outside, but he's down a lot on lap time. Ivan's last lap time was a 27.2. Sam's was a 28.3. That's a whole second. So I reckon he might be conserving fuel. Which is a damn shame. As I think we might have gone time certain now. Lee's got issues with his internet. He's blinking around. But I think this might be it in terms of the race, I would think. We might go one more lap. I'm not too sure. Oh, Jack absolutely trying his absolute damnedest to.
He's got a good run here.
Go run here. No, it looks like we are going to go for one more lap. As they come towards the control line. Yeah, I think this will be one more lap to go.
Will we see Jack try to put it down the inside? He got a mega run.
Oh, here we go. He was going to go for it, but it looks like he's gone against it.
No, but he's forced Lee to go a bit defensive there, running the shallow line.
This might hurt Lee in the long term with the tires might be shot. Jack's last lap was a 25.9, Lee's was a 26 dead. And another thing to think about now is Lee's sudden internet issues, which may prevent him from, if he suddenly drops out, that would be an absolute damn shame. For Lee, Jack, tries to go for a bit of a dive. Lee went ultra defensive there, held his line pretty well. But again, those intermittent net issues may play in Jack's favour. If Lee suddenly drops in the last couple of corners, which might look highly unlikely at this point. Oh, Jack gets it all so sudden as we round towards the final corner now. I think that might be enough, unfortunately, for Lee to get his second race win of the night. He will clean sweep the weekend here at Barcelona.
What a drive there by
What
Lee.
a battle. What a battle. And the battle for third has just been sorted now. Ivan will finish in P3. Sam Lehman, unfortunately, looked like a pretty decent result for him. He'll have to settle for fourth. 2 temps within them. 4 temps between first and second. As the rest of the field is on their final laps, I think. Hayden Jericho will be your final car across the line. Whew. Everyone's done really well.
Yeah, really good racing out there tonight by everyone.
Indeed. Indeed. As the last car comes across the line, which will be of Hayden Jericho, let's check out your results for race 2. And it will be Lee Harrison who will win race 2 and clean sweep the round. Jack Childs in second, Ivan Fantacciato in third, Sam Lehman fourth, Ben Edwards in fifth, Tim Hurst in sixth, Glenn Boyd in seventh, Scott Melville in eighth, Darren Sharp in ninth, and Brady Buchanan rounds out the top 10. Then it's Philip Paradiso in 11th, Tame Venables in 12th, Hayden Jericho last on the lead lap in 13th. Then we get to our lap down drivers, Greg Holmes in 14th, and your non-finishers of Tim Rouse, Adam Sharp, Travis Lindorf, Damien Keans, Hayden Jackson was race control, and Brock Lindorf did not make the start.
Yeah, we'll get your race winner in here again. We'll try to get him in here again. Hopefully he'll be around for his win.
Fingers crossed.
Hello, hello. Have you got us there today, Lee?
Hello guys, have you got me?
Yep,
Yes, we do.
hear you.
Perfect.
Congrats on clean sweeping the round.
Perfect, yeah, thank you. It was tough racing out there. Everyone was really quick. We were just discussing a second ago. I think there was like 5 or 6 of us that all did pretty well the same fastest lap time in that race. So unfortunate for Tane. I think he must have clipped a bit too much curb in the chicane there. Otherwise, there probably would have been a 3-way dice for the win in that race.
Indeed, it would have been. But looks like it's all shaping up to be a pretty good round.
Yeah, I'm just a bit of a shame that we missed those 3 or 4 rounds while we were away, but otherwise we'd probably be a bit better off in the championship. But that one was good. We had a good win at Laguna Seca in the practice race last week as well. So fingers crossed next week we can make it onto the podium again.
Indeed. You got any sponsors want to give a huge shout out to?
Yeah, just my dad and my uncle, Adelaide Indoor Mini RC Races. Check them out on Facebook, and for anyone that's in SA, Thursday night this week at 7 o'clock, Holden Hill Community Centre. Let's get around it and have some fun.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Lee, and hope to see you back here on the podium.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Have a good one.
No worries. That was Lee Harrison, your round winner for tonight. Not sure if we have P2. Looks like Jack is not there, so we'll get your P3 sponsor driver of Ivan Fantacciato. Ivan, congrats on P3.
Thank you, Isaac. It was a hard charging race. Didn't have the best of starts again, and just kept my head down. Fastest lap of the race, and how was it from your end?
It was actually pretty fun on our end. Just we were commenting on that pretty shoddy start that you had at the start.
Yeah, I had a better start in race 2, but compared to race 1. But race 1, did all that hard work in qualifying to put it on the front row, and then just blew it all away. But yeah, trying a few different things with my technique and the way that I'm driving, and overall I'm very happy. I'm very happy with the pace. Happy with coming away with this podium right at the end there, and but everyone at the front is pushing really hard. Fair play to Sam. He was really hard to overtake right there at the end. Shout out to my little nephew who's watching. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Indeed, we did. You got any sponsors want to give a shout out to?
Just shout out to the boys at Digital Marketing Tribe and everyone at Slipstream Motorsport.
Cheers. Congrats on P3, Ivan, and hope to see you back here on the podium.
Thanks, mate.
No worries. So that was Ivan Fantacciato in P number 3.
Correct. wrap it up here tonight. We want to
In-
thank all of our sponsors as always, with Abruzzi, Digital Marketing Tribe, Slipstream Motorsports, Dripping Paint Graphics, Virtual Motorsport Mentor, and Track Cams by Gourmet. And thank you to all the people that are tuned in tonight and all the new subscribers and watchers.
Indeed. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching as well. Thank you so much for joining me in the comments box yet again, Jonathan. And also, almost forgot, your first broadcast.
Yes, my first broadcast doing the cameras here. I think I've had a bit of trouble here and there, but overall, we've done pretty well.
Yeah, I reckon you did pretty well. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much, guys, for watching yet again. We'll be back here tomorrow for the final round of the NTS V8 Evolution Championship at Bathurst. We'll be seeing a lot of retro liveries there. But yeah, other than that, I've been Isaac Edwards. Jonathan Hancock has been in the comms box. And we will see you guys next week at the WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca. Goodbye for now.